Heyo guys, what's up? It's me, Fang Banger. In this video, I'm going to be bringing you an episode of Building Bill Compton. I can't even really remember which episode this is, but I think it is episode 5. It's been a while since I made this. And what this is a pro club series. And we have our superstar, Bill Compton, which if you haven't seen the videos from the past, he is a vampire that came out of the coffin not too long ago. And it seems as though he's gone back into hiding. We haven't seen a whole lot come out of Bill Compton. He hasn't played in a while. He was playing on a friend's team, and then he was on some other team, and now he's not, who knows what team he's on at all. And what seems to be what happened is he had an interview, and he happened to diss another vampire that some 14-year-old girls are super in love with. Let's take a look right here on what he had to say about Rob Pattinson.
And I said that Edward Cullen was a pussy, and I said he was the Slim Fast Diet Coke of vampires.
That is pretty shocking. Although I do agree, the 14 and 15-year-old girls of America would definitely strike against any vampire who decided to try to take down their beloved Rob. So he obviously had a reason to hide, and as he says right here in this clip,
stuff, and people were coming to me, and I was getting hate mail, and you know, it's like totally, I'm never gonna watch that show. He's just like totally dissed Rob.
That's pretty freaking scary, guys. That is pretty freaking scary. It seems as though it's kind of died down a little bit. You know, the little girls are not at his front door trying to stake him every time he tries to come out. So he's happened to get back into the game, and he was able to go into a best-of-3 series with a team called Me Pls that consisted of players such as Japes FIFA, D.Shifty, Nepenthes, Mr. Myrtle, and some other guy who I have no idea who it was because I never saw his name the entire time we played. I apologize. On Vampire Bill's team, he played with G.I. Doobie, Eldridge HD, James Dalla Make Ya Holla, BWG, and Boomer 502. Let's get into some of these games and see what ended up happening in this series. Alright, so we have the Fang Bangster number 2. No idea why they're not number 1. Going up against Carry Me Please, and keep in mind, Vampire Bill Compton is normally a winger and or a striker usually, or maybe a center attacking mid even, but he plays center defensive mid this entire series, which is not going to turn out too well in his benefit. Maybe he does a little alright on defense, but really he's not used to playing defense, so he's back there running around like a chicken with his head cut off and has no idea what's actually going on. He does take one for the team though. We've got Eldridge HD playing as our innie, which I must say is like one of the harder positions to play because you just gotta, you know, make up for everyone's mistakes. But starting off here, we've got Bill giving the pass to Boomer 502, who gets a pass up to James Dalla Make Ya Holla, who gets the first goal of the game. He scores in the 8th minute. It is pretty awesome. Bill's playing the violin. We know we have it from here. This is going to be it. We're going to dominate them. They could not even get close to making a stop, or at least we thought, until Japes FIFA gets a nifty little pass here to D.Shifty, who is a goal-scoring machine. From what I've seen now from this series, a goal-scoring machine. I don't know how he does it, but every ball he touches seems to go in the net. That sounded a little bit dirty there. Anyway, we've got Bill getting the pass again over there from G.I. Doobie, who gets jacked from Its Big Dreams. Gets the pass over to Nepenthes, who gets a pass over to Japes FIFA. D.Shifty, you're thinking to score this goal, but no, he does the tramp pass to Japes FIFA, who gets the dirty goal. All they're complaining about us doing our crosses and about us containing, and then they go for the tramp goal. Way to go, guys. So we're going into the half of this game, and we are pretty much, I feel like, dominating them. Even though they have more goals than us, we have more possession. Our passing is better. They do have 100% shot accuracy, though, which is retarded. I think they've taken 3 shots or 2 shots and made 2 of them. So I don't really understand how exactly that happened, but it seems as though that is the case. So we move into the second half, and we have to score a goal. We do not want to lose this one. This is a big deal for us. And G.I. Doobie sets up a pass to Boomer, who gives it to Eldridge, who makes a awesome goal. Eldridge gets a great goal. You're going to be able to see the replay here. And it all happened due to the greatness of G.I. Doobie playing defense down there. He ends up getting that ball up there to where Eldridge can just bank in this nasty shot right there. And that brings our score to 2-2, which is a tie. If you didn't realize that, that's a tie. That's how we ended the first game, with a tie. It was a really close match. Air Japes FIFA gets the player performance of the game. You don't see Vampire Bill at all on there. That's because he had a very low rating for that game. He's a center defensive mid. Don't judge him. We go into the second game, though, and in the second game, we are hoping that we are going to take a victory. We are so confident from the first game that we know we will take the victory against Carry Me Please. We are a bunch of random people, and maybe they are random playing together, but I know they've played together before, because I've seen Air Japes play together with D.Shifty. But anyway, James Dalla gets punched in the face right here as he's trying to go in the box. What was that guy thinking? Gallagher with his fiery red hair goes and punches him in the face. And they don't think that that's a penalty, but I do. Notice it says Bill's taking the penalty shot, although he's not. James Dalla is. I don't know if that's like a pro club's glitch or whatnot, but he gets the stutter shot and goes in and scores a goal in the 22nd minute, a penalty goal, that is. And we take the lead. Of course we do. We always take the lead, right? But they decide to make a comeback. We've got It's Big Dreams making a great lob pass over to D.Shifty, who of course scores that goal. My guy would never score that goal. Bill would just sit there and stare at it, maybe do like a stutter step and wind up, take forever and then not do it. His did it really fast. I think it's because he has an 88 rated pro, but I'm not complaining. We do make a cross here. This is pretty much, what happened in the game, although I do want to show you that Nepenthes here is supposed to be able to ruin randomers from what I've heard. And we're a bunch of randomers, and this is about as much as he did. He misses goals. We've got Bill taking the ball down here, passing it to Eldridge, to BWG, and they're trying to make something happen here. I believe that's Japes passing it back to whoever who passes it to Mr. Myrtle. And Nepenthes gets the ball here. He thinks he's going to be cute, try to score a goal from there. Not happening, Nepenthes. You aren't ruining shit. I'm just going to let you know you can't do that when Vampire Bill is in the house. But yeah, this ends up being a game where it ends with a 1-1 score. I guess I just wanted to show you a little bit of what went on here. We tried to score more goals. We didn't really get a chance to, though. Unfortunately, it just was slow. Our guys tired very easily. They get a real big shot right here with Air Japes FIFA, who gets the fail pass to the guy who tried to head it right there. I guess we just had too many people in the box. And it ended up being a 1-1 tie. You feel like this is just going to keep happening. They're going to keep tying. Look at Bill there. He's waving his hands in the air. What's up, Eldridge? We did all right. Look at my gloves. I'm so stupid. Air Japes with the player performance once again. And still no Bill down there on the other top players. Who knows what's going to happen in this third one? This is the last one. We have to win this one. I am tired of tying, or at least I think we have to win this one. Although terrible things happen. Boomer 502 does not get in the match. We start out, we've got Nepenthes down here making a run down the left wing, and he gets across to D.Shifty, who of course is just like FIFA god of pro clubs right now, and everything he touches just goes and levitates into the goal. So D.Shifty gets that first shot, and you're like, oh god, we got to stop them now. Let's do some defense. Everybody's trying to do defense. No, you can't. Bill completely misses D.Shifty. Completely misses him, Bill. What are you doing? Oh, I forget. You're not a center defensive mid. You probably should not even be back there playing defense. D.Shifty with another goal. He is just dominating my team. And on top of this, on top of all this pain, Eldridge's controller breaks mid-game. Left bumper, completely gone. We are screwed. We will not have an innie for part of the game. It's pretty much downhill from here. We've got Mr. Myrtle. He's going, making a pass there. Switching over, though. We've got a great header and save there from Eldridge. Bill's trying to take out Japes. He gets sandwiched. Japes gets sandwiched by G.I. Doobie and Bill. G.I. Doobie's going to try to make a pass down here, but it's the end of the half, unfortunately. I feel like when other teams have the ball, they get more of a chance right there. Anyway, we got Bill trying to catch up with Nepenthes here, and Nepenthes gets a great through ball that gets taken away from Eldridge HD. We think we're going to get that, but nope. Nepenthes' sneaky little self comes right back in there and gives the pass to Mr. Myrtle, who is wide open for a shot. We are down 3-0. That's pretty much all she wrote. It's really hard, even in the 65th minute. You'd have to have some stroke of miracle come back to try to make it back from that. But Fang Banger, a.k.a. Bill, tries to get the pass up there to BWG. We're open right here. G.I. Doobie can make this shot. Unfortunately, it just wasn't our day. We weren't going to make that shot. And it looks like Air Japes is going to get the ball down here and try to push it down, doing a little bit of a rollover there. He's just wide open. Nobody's on this guy. What's going on? Then boom! Bill tries to get the ball. Look at this. He should be fine for that. He just barrel rolled Bill. This is not tackle football, Air Japes. I don't know what you're thinking there. He does lose the ball there. We got a little bit of defense going on. G.I. Doobie tries to make a stop. The game ends 3-0. Unfortunately, my team loses the series. They've got a bunch of gingers on that team. I think I might have thrown my controller right there, as in it needed to be reconnected. I know the controller is broken. But I don't think it's because I threw it. It's like the left stick is like missing, you know, the skin's coming off the left stick. I guess I've played with it a little bit too much. But hey, Bill and Mick's top player list, finally. Air Japes FIFA, of course. Player performance of the game was a great series. I hope you'll enjoy this, though. This is Building Bill Compton. I should have more episodes to come in the future. And until next time, get Fang Bangers.